They are a breed of their own, proud and passionate, footballing folk to the core. They are Fremantle, and as long as football's been played in the West, the men of Freo have played their part. Since their admission into the AFL in 1995, this has been a spirited football team, a side that has dared to be different, a side that has revelled in a style of play that's left visitors flat-footed and spectators looking on in awe. There has been the bitter rivalry that comes with the local derby, packed houses in Perth, brilliant victories against the odds. Come with us on a journey. Let's relive some of the greatest moments. Enjoy the high flyers and the sharpshooters, and remember the men who put this fledgling football team on the AFL map. This is Fremantle, wall to wall.
Works it clear to Frank Fletcher, and the Eagles should get out of trouble. Should, not yet. Free kick to the Dockers. Fletcher presumably gone for holding the ball.
Well, Fletcher hesitated because all he could see were Docker jumpers down the line, and so he cut in board and paid the penalty. And not beyond this fellow with the footy to kick a goal from here.
Well, this is where Farmer started it from in the first quarter. First goal of the night. Virtually identical spot. In fact, he was wider. It straightens beautifully, and the Dockers are back in front. Now the switch is on. Hunter's pushed to the outer side. Green has to go down the middle. It's dangerous. Cox Hasleby. Oh, they don't come much easier than that. And he makes the most of it. 3-0 in front again.
Dreadful kick. They made the switch of play because Sandilands was the player on the wing. Just pops it up in the air. Pops it up in the air to the ruckman. Easy intercept by Paul Hasleby. I reckon that's worth 2 goals, Tim, because it's a real deflator to the West Coast Eagles.
Freo have been pretty composed in getting it out of defence for much of the night. There's Headland. Pavlich has got clear as well. It was well worked. There's Simmons. He's got clear height advantage over Hunter, his direct opponent.
It's where they kick out wide. They lead wide to the boundary. That's why they take more marks.
McManus. He had Headland on, but he goes longer. Hasleby lost his footing from the side. It's Peter Bell. We don't see him often flying for big marks, but he is a very solid mark above his head, Robert.
Well, he had eyes only for the footy.
And he doesn't want to waste any time.
No, I think he wants to get it on the boot quick. Courage and just a desire to get the ball. He had eyes only for the footy, didn't care who was around him. As it turned out, there was no contact whatsoever.
And for the 5th time, the lead changes in this third quarter. Freo in front. Here we go again. 5 goals in this quarter. 3 to Fremantle, 2 to West Coast. Each one has changed the lead. Hasleby to Headland, to Cook. Out wide to Bell, and now to Pavlich. This is a good move. Pavlich still. This is a great goal if he kicks it. He does. The Dockers get the break and lead by 8 points. Umpire Vozzo is umpired with a firm hand tonight. Justin Lemieux to Walker, and the Dockers make the break. They lead by 14 points. Well, away to the right of screen, Chris Judd's been forced to push back in defence, and into the gap goes Troy Longmuir. Judd's got to compete here with Longmuir. He doesn't have to. Was it touch? The answer is no. Troy Longmuir the target. Chick's fist was there first. Webster, long. The car got the hands on. I thought it touched the behind post. Oh! Justin Longmuir. This will be contentious. I had the feeling it touched the behind post. Might be wrong. The Dockers lead by 14 points. Maybe not.
I think the player only. Oh.
Cox gave that up. And they have worked so hard, the Eagles. Dockers take it forward for just the second time deep into their forward 50. And it's 1 goal each for the turn.
Chick, yes, kept it in, still in. Well done by the former Hawk. Cousins, now Banfield. Oh, just lost control of it at the crucial moment. And Troy Longmuir might make him pay. That's a good kick to an open 50. Medhurst dangerous. Headland laying the shepherd. Medhurst still. That's it. The Dockers are there. Well done by Gardner. Braun. McIntosh. Matera back. We're Punda. They're still having a crack. The goal is open. The kick was on its way. It's a touch ball, so it's a behind. The Dockers ship has come in. They will host a final next week. They've beaten the Eagles by 15 points.
Towards the 50. Burrows works to the front. Well played, Fletcher. Abraham, he's a good kick. He's cheeky. Onto his left. He's got it! It's a goal!
Up then and still got the free kick.
Leach, McCarthy, not really good enough there. You've got to go better than that. Abraham from about 70. That's a great kick. It's a goal. A beauty.
Kicks it high up towards the forward line, looking for Abraham. Abraham takes a good mark in front of Mansfield, but Mansfield has lowered his colours today. Now is a chance for Abraham. Show us what you're made of, Winston. And he certainly does. Puts it straight through the middle.
Manton's kick across the half-back line. Whitehead beaten by McManus. Here goes Abraham again. He could do anything, Winston. Waltzes to the 50. Goes for goal. It looks all right. It's home.
Can Bandy outrun his opposition? No, he can't. Can this guy outrun his opposition? Have a look at Abraham go. Oh, stand up and applaud Winston Abraham.
To Allen. All the Bulldogs. Now Abraham on his own. Caught. No, he's not caught. Crushes the tackle. They've got to take a mark. O'Reilly and bounces. It's a goal! Dockers in front with 26 seconds remaining.
Still, they have to battle on here. Here's Phoebe. Didn't appear to have the ball. This is Abraham against the flow, right on the 50. Goes for home. It's bending back on the breeze. What a goal!
Wing and half forward, goes back in. Oh, sensational jump from Abraham and being paid. Well, you thought the ball was going over his head then, but Winston Abraham just got that extra spring.
Off the boot, reasonable, but fading away. Big fly by Abraham. Magnificent. What a mark. We were chatting there. Michael Brown has marked for Fremantle. He marked the kick in. He's kicked it nearly as far as Scott Dorr. Oh, go on, Abraham!
Whitehead beaten by McManus. Here goes Abraham again. He could do anything, Winston. Waltzes to the 50. Goes for goal. It looks all right. It's home.
Kellaway again. Now Ridley. Oh. Banana kick goes at goal. That looks pretty good. I think he's kicked it. He has. Great goal.
Last week against Fitzroy. Could this be their first win in Perth? Wardell Johnson, good kick. Is that a goal? I think it is. It is.
To the front of the square, Gilbert. Quick snap by Leach. He's kicked a miracle goal.
To set the Dockers up again. Callaghan on 50. Could have a ping. Goes in short. Looks for Ridley. Good spoil by Shawble. Graham Wright now. Taken. Callaghan again. Drives in. Across the face of goal. And I think it's... What a great kick.
Sanderson to Couch. Back to Bandy. Quick snap. He's kicked a goal. Just kicked that last goal. Kicks off the ground. Parker's in hot pursuit. Wins the ball. He likes the run too. 2 bounces. Inside 50. Great kick.
And the bounce falls to Murillo. Taken away by Toya. He looks very well balanced and carries the ball to the 50-metre line. His kick has got good penetration. Good kick, Luke Toya. Goal, Dockers.
Burton takes the mark. Callaghan in plenty of space. Good shepherd by Chisholm. And Callaghan can nearly run this 100 metres to the goal square. He draws Clayton. Goes bang for goal. It's a 50.
Bandy down towards half forward. Probing kick inside the 50. Good attempt at the mark behind down there from Scott. Pretty tough in the clinches. Tallis. Ricocheted off his boot to Leach, who snaps at goal. And that looks very good. Number 7.
White versus Steins. Seacamp had it, then lost it by Leach. Kicked off the ground. Great kick off the ground. A miracle goal.
Burton tries to play on. Now he has to play on from the call from the umpire. Back. Away he goes again. Couple of bounces on a 50. He could just about kick this. Long ball. That's going. It's going. It's there. Great goal.
Under 8 minutes to go. Seymour taking no prisoners directly down the ground by a perfectly positioned. Wet ball slipped through to him. He's from 52 metres out, heads for home. It's bending back. I think he's got it. He has.
It's out in front of Bandy. It sits well for him. He's had a look. He's showing the ball here. He's showing it there. He's gone on the left.
Gale's going to chip it to Bandy. Bandy waits for the bounce, latches onto it. You're racing towards goal. Daniel Bandy. Oh, he might have kicked this. Great goal.
2 hours, I reckon.
There's a shot of Daniel Bandy. Let's hope that ankle injury is... Let's hope it's not a break, because he is a very, very important player. Here's Mitchell racing into an open goal. Brilliant play.
Latching onto it is Heath Black onto his left foot. Booming kick, the bounce. Well, it's a goal.
Place in the final 8. Apart from winning 11 half wins for the season, which would have been their best ever. Here's Black. Can he put the finishing touches to this? That's a great kick, Heath Black. Super goal.
And that's about as far as it's going. Dodd playing some good football. Gets it up towards Chisholm. Chisholm gets on his bike. Eludes one tackle. Goes back the other way. Does a 360. Gets to 50. Kicks it goal. And what's he done with it? He's got it.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Just under a minute of play remaining. Laughing a little bit dangerous here. It's right in the centre corridor. Here's Brodie Holland on the right foot. The Dockers need it. He's been able to answer it. Back into Fletcher. He's got some space. He's still a long way out. Let's go. A big barrel of a torp from 60. Who said he can't kick? That's a huge bomb. Kicked 10 and round 1 in 94. Kicked 13 goals. He's got 1. Here's the attack right into the goal line. He's bounced. It's there. Unbelievable goal. Too many cats in defence for the Dockers. Kicks to the outer side. The Dockers could win out here with odds against him. Gareth Taylor from hard up against the boundary line. Oh, he's nailed it. Front, but he wasn't needed. He's kicked a sensation.
There's that characteristic, just stopping and having a look to see where he's going to kick it to. Rose good mark. Kickett's in everything at the moment. Intercepting with Ben Allen. Great play by Allen. Former Hawthorn centreman goes bang with the check side through the middle.
Brown and Rice. It spills off hands taken by Allen. Allen 60 metres out. 3 seconds to go. This is a live ball. It's a goal. The siren's gone.
What a goal.
To half forward to Ben Allen, who finished the third quarter on the bench
that has started the last. Here goes the skipper, away from Andrew Obst, approaches the 50, goes long with the kick. Good kick for a goal.
Over the top with a hand pass. Man across his body. Long bomb at goal. And that looks pretty good. I think he's kicked it. Yes, he has.
Here's White trying to pick it up. He dives on it, copped it a little bit high, then gives it across. This is Delaney again. He's very quick. Now, the hand pass is good because he saw Peter Mann on his own. Now, he can run about 30 metres, but he tucks it again. No, he has a bounce. Runs inside 50, drives a goal. Yes, great goal to the Dockers. So here they go again. That's Callaghan down towards the half-forward line. Matera lopes after with that great speed of his. Durkay, oh, well played by Durkay. He got it back in the direction of Mann. Can they get another one? Mann will bend it back. A one-on-one contest. This might bounce through. Yes, another one to the Fremantle Dockers.
Callaghan to centre half forward to Mann. Oh, good mark, Peter Mann. A rip.
Went to take it one-handed on his chest, pulled it in, juggled around again with the left.
Under a bit of pressure, comes back. Bandy.
Oh.
Beautiful pass and finds Hines. Got loose man in man. It's mark number 8.
Well, maybe Peter Dean is the general of their defence because they've missed him badly in the back six.
Oh, yes, I mean, everyone's got injuries, Drew, but you lose a player of the calibre of Dean. You haven't had Hannah. You lose your 2 key forwards.
So he kicked a goal in the 3rd term. Can he make it goal number 2? He can.
Kick it good. Ben Allen sensational. Bandy started the game like a whirlwind. He's had Madden taken off and we haven't seen Harry for a long time. Bandy's kick out wide to Norris. Murphy pressures again, but Norris beats him. Balks the hand pass and says, "You won't catch me, Justin Murphy." The kick inside 50. Here's Mann again. Beautiful handling. What a great goal.
Kick it. Manton up high, couldn't take it. McGovern taps out to Abraham. Rockets the hand pass to McManus in front. He's got support from Mann. So Mann can go all the way, run inside 50. He's kicked 3. He's had 3 bounces. Should kick his 4th. Great play, Fremantle. Dion Woods.
Good kick.
Goes short. He's got good foot skills, Jones. Cook wants it very, very short. It's a bad decision. Hasleby has pounced on it. This is a good kick. A dangerous kick for the Hawks. Longmuir.
Oh, well,
they're in front! The Dockers are in front by 4 points. Coops! Can you believe it? There's only a handful of Docker supporters in the stadium and they have hit the front. They have hit the front and we are looking at a major upset. Hasleby pounced on it. Such a good kick. Put it to the hot spot and Coops has put the Dockers in front.
He's kicked 3 goals now, KB, young Stephen Coops. Oh, wow.
Well, it's been 1 year and 5 days since Fremantle won a match. Now they're in front. Have they got the nerve?
And the Dockers on the verge of winning their first game for the season. Loose ball. Dixon has been very, very quiet today. Oh, shocking kick. Finds Woods. Is this the turnover that can hurt the Hawks? Tallis, a high flyer. Hasleby can use the ball. He's got good hands, good foot skills in front. Longmuir.
Too easy.
Needs a bounce. Can run into an open goal. Longmuir can kick a goal. Longmuir bangs it through. The Dockers by 9 points.
Long kick, up forward. Barker went to ground, no free kick. Jones, well done. Kept a cool head. Oh, and the little sidestep. And a kick onto the wing. Hasleby, it's downfield. He Tipped to full forward. Longmuir! What a star! Longmuir is a star and the Dockers are home!
Oh, they're home.
We never thought we'd say that today, but the Dockers are home and they've found a star full forward in Justin Longmuir. 370 days since their last win, and Ben Allen can't believe it.
I know. KB tipped this at the start of the second quarter. I'll say it again, the great man. You are a champion. Been brilliant. Look at the Hawthorn supporters leaving here.
And there's Hawthorn fans leaving the stadium, can you believe it? They're led by 29 points at half-time. The Dockers are going to win their first game of the season. This is the biggest upset of the year. 16-9, 105. They lead by 15 points, 13-12, 90 for the Hawks. There'll be a big roar go around the ground with the few Docker supporters here. They will find voice. The Dockers just 1 minute and 22 seconds away from victory. The Hawthorn box. They can't believe it.
Chris Connolly.
We can only report that they've had so many injuries today. Crawford down, Clark, Chick, Rawlings, all went down today. Harford before the first bounce of the ball, pulled out of the side, and we know that Crode is out. And Shane Crawford a couple of times has tried to run around the boundary line and get back into the action when they sensed the Dockers in the third term. Had a sniff of victory, but we can take nothing away from the Dockers. They haven't won since round 20 last year. And they're going to pull off a win against the side that's third on the ladder today, who had their measure by 5 goals at half-time. But some young guns have stood up today in their development. Brown heads towards the line, and that man Longmuir can't trap it, but he's booted 5 big goals today. Throw in the likes of Pavlich with 4, Stephen Coops with 3, Peter Bell with 2, has played one of the great running games today. 38 possessions, 12 marks. He's booted 2 goals. He's had about 15 opponents, Doug.
He has, Kev.
He's just ran them off their legs today. And this young man, Dion Woods, is going to take it over the line. No. Cool under pressure to McManus. Young Ugle runs to 50. Pumps the ball forward. Pavlich can't take it. Through for a behind. The Dockers. 16-10, 106. They lead by 16 points. 13-12, 90 the Hawks. And just a few seconds left.
Well, they came from 40 points down for this win too. 40 points down. Amazing stuff since round 21 last year. And there it is. The moment to savour for Ben Allen. Might be the only win of his senior AFL coaching career against his old team. And Peter Bell. Unbridled jubilation for the Fremantle Dockers.
55 metres, the man on the mark, Gavin Brown. Take a terrific kick, this one. Gets fairly close to the man on the mark. Not bad, very good. In fact, that's a goal.
Heath Black, he's got plenty of toe. Gets onto the left, up towards 4-4. Waterhouse, what can he do here off the ground? He'll kick a goal, he has! The Dockers have the answers. He'll need to be. He's going to have a long bomb. He drives a goal that swings back. That is a beautiful kick. That is a goal.
Doesn't use Bond, uses the left foot in towards Waterhouse, gathers it up, wheels around onto the left, bounces it into the square and bounces it through. 4 goals for Waterhouse.
That won't quite make the distance. Graham got a hand to it. Waterhouse is there. Had the jumper held, but he keeps on going. Hit for goal, CliveWaterhouse, and he does. There's the first one. 6.5 minutes to half-time. Longmire fists it down. Waterhouse grabs it, snaps, and gets a goal. Over the head of Waterhouse, misjudged that in flight. Arches the back deep in the pocket, pulls it back. It bounces. I think it's okay. Well, a quick goal akin to the one Wills got last year. 45 seconds remaining in the term. The margin 25 points. Waterhouse across the body, going at his pick, and he's got it. Oh, Clive, you're a genius. Hard again is Dodd. Dodd 60 metres out. Sends it towards the kick-off line. Waterhouse! CliveWaterhouse ghosting across the front of that pack to take a wonderful mark.
Well, certainly now you certainly get the feeling that...
Told to play on now. Harding in two minds, stepping back and going back. He kicks it down to Waterhouse. CliveWaterhouse. He is mercurial. There is something that sets this young man apart. Black, aided by that left foot, gets away, pulls it back. A contest in the square, in from the side, Waterhouse. But it's going to be a free kick, I think, to Modra. Or will the mark stand?
Well, the whistle there.
Half goes for distance. Where's Clive? Launches himself. Has he finished up with it? I think so.
Looked like he marked that on the way down, Dennis.
Now he comes the third time towards Michael. Here's Waterhouse.
Good on you, Clive.
Capri contender. He just keeps coming.
Desperation by both teams. Absolutely fantastic. Coops for the Dockers.
Bounce it again.
He was reported and suspended the last time he came here. Look at that kick by Coops. This time, Clive.
Set it up.
Yes, they like it.
Black kicks it to the advantage of Waterhouse. He gets back, Clive. Shot it, goal! As he popped it through, it's a miracle goal! Run down by Bootsma. Jukovic, chased by McManus. Coughed it up. Michael, here's a goal. Got to be a goal here. McManus shares it, and shares it beautifully with Coops. Coops will go in. He hasn't made a mess of it. No, he hasn't, because he gave it to Waterhouse, who kicked the goal.
Entering ball, reaching over the top. Matt, it runs free at the back. Waterhouse. They need a goal, and Clive has snapped it.
Ball out to Fletcher. Dive by Luff. Hasn't been his day so far. Coops to Waterhouse. On the 50. He could kick this, Clive. Look at it sail. 3 to Waterhouse.
Towards the boundary. Fuster, Sinclair, hard against the line, back towards the attacking 50, and Waterhouse, rather casual, but that was a good mark. He was surrounded, wasting no time, unloads from 50, it's bending around, it's home. CliveWaterhouse.
Get something happening.
Not a bad idea. He was busy, he just wasn't finishing his work. Michael gives it to Hasleby, down towards full forward, coming back is Waterhouse, open goal beckons, Clive out of mid-air, gets it. Too clever here. They need to be careful. The hand pass comes from Morrison. And breaking away is Harding around the outer side. He's had a bounce. He kicks it up towards half forward. Drifting back is Callaghan. Callaghan slides like a base runner going to second. Controlled it. Kicks it down towards full forward Modra. A battle of the bodies, and Tony Modra prevailed. Tony Modra 30 metres out. That's the start they wanted. Goes to McManus. He's confronted there by Kemp. Spots Harding to the outer side. Harding's got it. Modra comes on the lead. The kick goes towards the pocket. Modra and McIntosh. Modra does brilliantly. Deep in the pocket. Impossible angle. What a goal! What a goal!
Unbelievable, freaky stuff.
Working against the odds. Threw it on the boot. Taken by Harding, who's been a valuable player. Pulls it back towards full forward Modra. Modra has marked 10 metres out. I said it was an Eagles house. Well, there's plenty of support for the Dockers. Maybe a few have turned.
Yeah, Modra's been a fairly good player today. He hasn't had a lot of the footy. This will be only his 6th kick, but this could possibly be his 4th goal. McIntosh has been his opponent all day. It's been a terrific contest watching those two players go about their stuff.
A career milestone for Modra as he kicks from 15 metres out. 500 goals. McIntosh told to hurry up. Drives it up the middle of the ground, reaching over the top. Gale. Prescott. Chance for Fletcher. Fletcher threads it out to Bond, who goes short and finds Wirra once more. Brad Wirra, as this rain gets heavier, but nothing will dampen the dispositions of the Dockers and their fans. This is one that's going to prove timeless. I think this tape might be played in 20, 25 years' time, maybe longer, if they're all around. Daunting thought, really, boys.
I hope so.
There goes Wirra. Did McIntosh touch it? I don't think he did. Wirra's got his third. He's doing the wheels.
Yeah, that's what jubilation's all about.
Fighting next week. This is really going to hurt. They're going to have to live with this one. Michael across to Gale. That's the best face I can put on it for Eagles fans. It's going to be a free kick to Modra.
And I suppose the other side of the coin, everyone will be looking to see how Fremantle reacts to this win. They know in 7 days' time they've got another good competitive team in Port Adelaide to play here. Sometimes after a good victory you can become complacent of attitude. It'll be terrific to see if they can actually put two good wins together. Beat St Kilda last week, this one will be two. And obviously if they get over Port Adelaide, three quality teams, maybe then you can say the Dockers have arrived as a club.
It's also when the siren goes, I like to see the reaction of the Fremantle players, how much they'll enjoy this win. I think they'll just be satisfied.
Modra going at number 6, right through the middle.
This win to Freo, when that siren goes, I don't think we'll see the excitement that maybe you'd expect to see from the Freo players on a win. They won't celebrate it like it's a grand final win. Damon Drummond said during the week he wants to build, he doesn't want to build his team around gimmicks and around outside motivators. He wants them to win this game, be satisfied with that, but look to who they're playing next week rather than thinking, well, we've achieved a lot today, who cares about next week?
And probably in the last 5 minutes or so we've lost sight of the dimensions of this victory. It's blown out to 47 points now as McManus kicks it down towards half forward and Waterhouse. And in terms of shots on goal, it's even more devastating for the Eagles. Prescott goes wide, Gale close to the line, Norris keeps it in, pulls it across the body. Plenty of Eagles back there, juggling the mark is Metropolis. Dying seconds of this historic Western Derby. Mainwaring, well, he's had that sort of day really. It just hasn't been his day in as much as things haven't run for him. Not much playing time. Wills is picked up gingerly by his teammates. He hobbles away. Wait for the siren. Wait for the response of Fremantle. Finally, after the disappointments of 9 consecutive Western Derbies, they are going to prevail. Bandy, so good, comes off the ground. Kick it. A brief rest, comes back on. After the bounce, little time to play. 119 to 72. It's in the book. A smile of satisfaction today belongs to the Fremantle Dockers. It fell to Kickett, who swings it out wide. That's Dale Kickett. We've got a couple of them out there. Derek and Dale, their cousins, around the outer side. This is McManus getting a few touches early. Thought about going to Burton. Decides he will. Burton works the old 1-2, if you don't mind, and goes back to McManus. Sharp angle. Brilliant kick goal. Thank us for the help. Knocked down by Burton. Champion dives in. Burton sat on him. Well, fair enough. Clark gets it away towards Ashcroft. Claimed immediately. McManus deep in the pocket. What can he conjure here? Goes with the outside of the boot. That is a fantastic goal. How precise was that?
Feeds it out to Coops. Spins around. Kicks. McManus goes at it. Terrific mark, son. Great mark. Going back with the fly to the footy.
Across the ground. Tailor-made there for McManus, who launches himself. Terrible kick. That was not the spot to go to.
Here's a chance for Modra again. Could have been free kick. What's his recovery like? Should have been free kick, but watch Clive now. What's he going to do? What is he going to do? He'll give it back to McManus. McManus from a standing start has kicked a goal.
It's a lovely kick. Goes for Hunter. Tries to work his man away. He does now. Toya, Shepherd, Hunter in the pocket, hooks it back. Good looking kick. That's a goal.
Spit it out eventually. Leach, who's been good. Wallace, Hunter, picks it up. A little ping at the goals. Oh, he's kicked that one. That's a great goal.
Waterhouse in front. Pulls it back inside the 50. Hunter, the only man left standing. Hunter can pick this one up. settle, kick, bend it around, and kick a goal. How about that?
He tumbles a punt in towards full forward. Clean bowls, a couple of them. Still a chance for the Dockers. Hunter at the back goes for goal and threads it.
From right centre wing. Dockers this quarter against the breeze. Oh, what a great mark! Hunter! Sensational grab.
What a lead. Two players loose here. Can set something up. Back to kick it. Now under pressure with the kick. Kick falls short and a slips catch mark by Kingsley Hunter.
Excellent mark. Not a good pass. Good stretch.
Suddenly some respectability, isn't there, in the score? 9-9, 14-12. Waters out of the centre. Good distance into the breeze. Hutton's got it. Was always out in front and took the mark, but you wouldn't fancy him from here.
Is it straight kick of the football?
Well, obviously you do, Don. Hutton's kick. Gee, you're a good judge, Don Scott. Remind me never to argue with you again, Scotty. 2 goals to Hutton. And I think if any chance the Lions may have had a moment ago has dissipated with that one.
Pikes in the set over his head. Good mark to Edwards. Edwards now settles down. Kicks it out to Waters. Got about 50 metres in front of him now. Waters elects to bounce once. Kicks up the centre wing. Not a real good kick. Pass. Oh, it is. Oh, good tackle on Stretch. Good tackle on Stretch, yes. Ridley's a chance. Really weights it beautifully to Weldell Johnson. He chips it in very nicely to Wills. About 15 to 20 metres out. This will make it very difficult now for Fitzroy if Wills puts this through.
Yet to kick a goals. Goal Wills.
Kick looks good. It's a goal to Fremantle.
It's an ex-Geelongie and O'Reilly right to the goal square. Off hands, Malloy couldn't hold it. Punches it away. Atkins, he must be dog-tired. Out wide, Norris didn't get it far enough. Chips to Waters. Takes the mark. At about 40 metres. Tell you what, Don, they'll give the Cats a run for their dough on Friday night at the Wacker.
Well, this will be a very interesting game. I was just surprised that Atkins kicked then. I thought he could have made a better effort than that. Kicked it along the ground.
Good kick, Waters. Got his first.
Throw in, 50 metres out from Fitzroy's goal. Punched by White over his head. Wardell Johnson can't make a clean possession. Boyd, handball to Mitchell. Rushed onto the boot. Leach and Paxman. Leach is the quicker. There it is, the siren. Historic win for Fremantle. 18-13, 121 to Fitzroy, 11-12, 78.
Decides to go long. Oh, look at that leap. Already a contender for mark of the year, that one, Craig Burrows. A high leaping forward.
Was able to run right up to 50 to have a shot because there's no players there.
Oh, look at that! Well, KB, that is one of the marks of the year without
what a terrific leap.
Jones runs away to half forward. Ridley at the back. Oh, it just struck! Remarkable mark. And without a glove on.
Yes, but he might have a lot of rosin on his hands.
And he does that quite magnificently. Kicks the ball 60 metres. What a superb mark. Outstanding.
Thumps it long. Big chance here, the Dockers. Full back, full forward. By Keogh towards the 50. Cogran's back on. Oh, what a mark by Ridley. Fantastic by Todd Ridley. Into McManus.
Anderson. Oh, Muir! What a leap.
He's been good.
Sensational grab.
He's kicked towards centre wing. Carey out number 2 to 1. Oh, good mark. Well done by Jones. Good on you, son. He jumped over a champ then and took his first mark.
Kicks to centre wing. One-on-one contest. Oh, great mark, Ridley. What a grab.
Mainwaring. Very busy so far towards half forward. Evans worked out of it. Chisholm, uncanny. That was a terrific grab, and now he's hurt.
Yeah, coming down, he's whacked his head, I think, then.
Head or shoulder.
Anyway, and behind to the Dockers. So they now lead by 22 points. Oh, great leap and mark by Jeff White. Another 0 added to contract. Jeff White's contract.
Ball towards the wing. Muir favoured by the kick. Over the top, Hines. Oh, terrific.
Needs to move quickly, does do that. There's the lead on out in front. It's not going to make it there. Callaghan.
Come here from Norwich. Just watch the extension here of Callaghan, just to control.
Chips it wider still. It's taken by Carroll, so the defender's pushing right up the ground. There goes the kick from Carroll in from the side. Oh, and that's a contender for the category mark of the year. What a beauty.
Kick by Smith. Now a big pack gathers. Oh, Clement. Top mark.
Goes for distance, driving it around the outer side. Maybe had the line in mind. Didn't get the bounce he needed, though. Fletcher, the centering kick. And the mark has been taken by umpire Carey.
That is unbelievable. I've never seen that.
No, I've never, ever seen that.
I have never, ever seen that. He actually thought he was a player then. There's no doubt about it.
He had a vision.
Carey by name, Carey by nature. How about that?
Towards CliveWaterhouse. Over the top it goes. Here comes Modra. Beautiful turn. Now he can kick these. Oh, look at this! Sensational!
Getting loose, looking for Modra, who lets it bounce. Not beyond him this one. In the pocket, likes his chances, pulls it back. Oh, Tony Modra. He's got 4.
Chip likewise going at another one. Modra for the big specky. Shanahan in front. Why wasn't that a free kick? Modra off the ground and gets a goal!
Prescott from about 65, 70 metres. Hooks the kick. Goes all the way to the line. Modra!
Yes! Hurriedly, it floats to the pocket. Pickett comes back. Roving the pack is Modra. He's the sort of guy that will kick these. I think he's bent it around. He has. Amazing. Amazing.
Pulls it back in towards half forward. Modra may get a fly. Oh! Is that the mark of the year?
That's a full brother if it isn't.
Oh! Welcome to the West, Tony.
Gets underneath it. It's going to not quite make it. Modra's got it unopposed almost. It's a great mark, but where were the Swans?
Well, Andrew Dunkley was going up for the big fly himself, and he just let his opponent.
Puts it out in front of goal. Modra made for him. Yes!
James Walker. Dockers 32-1. Modra! Well, what can Sydney do?
Tough game last week.
48 metres, Tony Modra. A brilliant kick for a goal. It sits all right for Fuster. Hasleby. Kick by Hasleby. Wide for Modra. He's got a chance now. At last. Put that down as a contested mark to Modra. 50 metres out. Wonderful kick. Down to Modra once more. Waterhouse up early. It gets through to Modra. He goes goalwards. And gets it. 2 in a minute.
Michael and Biglands. Biglands very impressive. Tries to direct it down to the backhand. But coming through as Fletcher read it well. Kicks inside the 50. That's better. And Modra takes a very strong mark. Tony Modra kicks. It's close. I think he's got. Still Walker. Fletcher. With time and space to Prescott. Prescott just forward of the wing. Kicks inside the 50. Modra! Always his. Gale smothered initially. Gets it again to Cook. He's getting busy now, dragged down by Sanderson. Hasleby immediately into the action, gets the kick away despite the tackle from Kilpatrick. Bounces down to the pocket. This is Graham. Jarred towards Fuster, falling to the ground. Fuster finds Modra. Now releases Gale. Gale forward of the wing, kicks down towards the 50. Bizzle goes up over the top. Modra. 2 high flyers. Fell to Longmuir. Feeds it across to Coots. Back to Modra. Modra spots a goal and kicks his 3rd. Modra comes on the lead. The kick goes towards the pocket. Modra and McIntosh. Modra does brilliantly. Deep in the pocket. Impossible angle. What a goal! What a goal! Just over 3 minutes to go then, and the Eagles creep back into this one. Turnbull to Chambers to Fletcher. They trail by 3 points. Fletcher kicks inside the 50. Brown able to knock it away from Gardner, taken by Clement, scrambles it towards the boundary line and gets it out.
Dan, this is unbelievable. Everybody on the bench is injured now. The Eagles have got Haynes there with a shoulder, Metropolis, White and Phil Matera. And over the other side, Pavlich, Modra. Hasleby's got a back injury and Black.
Some people during the week saying this game meant nothing. Well, try telling that to the players right now. This is full-blooded, trying to get through Embley. Michael slips the hand pass away, taken by Norris, deep in trouble, gets it to Clement. Clement under pressure, high ball back towards the wing. They come from all directions. Morrison got a fist on it, knocked it down in front. Chambers back towards the middle. Casey Green, can he control it? The young man, brilliantly done, spins out of trouble. He's been very effective, got it to Chambers, kicks inside the 50 and Glass has taken the mark about 35 metres out, directly in front.
I'm just thinking, if he kicks this, Dennis, I might have to change my mind again.
Don't doubt yourself.
Oh, this game he's certainly had it all. If you're a football spectator and just a fan of the game, it's really had it all today. It didn't start off in the best fashion, but it's well worth seeing it.
Drafted as a defender, Darren Glass has kicked a goal, or has he? No, he's missed. He's missed. Gee whiz, it didn't miss by much. It wobbled off the boot. It was less than convincing. And the margin is 2 points. Just over 2 minutes to go. Clement taking plenty of time. This kick very important. Needs to find a target. He drives it long towards the outer side. Plenty of Eagles out there. Fuse to the high flyer though. Falls to Fletcher. Away to Norris. Norris kicks it down towards half forward. Tracking across there is Sinclair. With him is Morrison. Morrison can't keep it in. Clock stops at 2:03. Fremantle by 2 points. Tossed in. Turnbull and Michael. Knocked down in front. Fletcher goes after it. With him Jones. Close to the line. McManus can't keep it in. Another throw in. In fact, it's a free kick to McManus. A late whistle pushing the back. Fuster. Brendan Fuster, left half back. His side on top by 2 points, and the clock down to 1:30, and that's a terrible kick. He's given it away. He's holding his head. He shouldn't do that. He should get back. Munro's got the ball, kicks inside the 50. Fuster goes back. A chance to make amends. It's down in front. Kemp is taken down. Fuster dives on top of the pile. Ball up. A bounce. The clock continues to run.
And what are we going through their heads is how long have we got to go?
Here's the bounce on the 50 then. Fuster comes hard, knocks it down. Down went Walker. Fuster's hand pass long towards the boundary line. And/or Dodd. Dodd tries to get it out on the bounce. Morrison, other ideas, looking to keep it in. Taken by Coops, a one-handed hand pass. And that's, well, it's been called out of bounds. Out of bounds. The boundary umpire, meters behind, will toss it in now. We're down to 52 seconds. Turnbull goes up. Some anticlimactic things happening out there. Dodd grabs it, does it again, kicks for the boundary line. This time it's out of bounds on the full.
Just 42 seconds remaining. The Eagles have to move the ball very quickly.
Kick from Williams, going for distance, up towards the wing. Waterhouse in that pack, that says something. McIntosh, brought up by Waterhouse, gets the hand pass away. This is Jones. Jones kicks down towards his attacking 50. At the back is Brown. Peter Matera deep in the pocket, snaps it back. Here's a chance. Glass couldn't get there. Did he touch it? He may have touched it. It hit the post in any case. A point the difference.
Well, I think it's a Dockers win. I think that was the last chance for the Eagles to get the goal they needed. Just didn't quite carry to Andrew Embley.
Should go short to Walker.
And just hold it up.
Yes.
Run the clock down. That's all they need to do. Have a look at this.
I don't think he did touch it. It simply hit the post. 101 to 100.
Now, you can't run the clock down from here, James Clement. You've got to get into play.
He's going for distance. The last 15 seconds of the game. Big pack. Green launched himself. There'll be a ball up.
It'll be a Dockers win.
Jones trying to get through. McIntosh, or rather McManus, claimed him. Wait for the siren, and the Dockers will win a remarkable Western Derby. How about that? Fremantle 15-11 have beaten West Coast 15-10. They trailed by 32 points at half-time. And the pressure on Damien Drum is released.
Ground to Waters. Durkay here again. Oh, look at this by Durkay. Left foot snap. What a goal! And he cleared a path for Callahan. The ball comes wide for Durkay, who had a terrific third quarter. Gary Durkay, cornered, hoisted high. Look out! Oh, you're joking!
Or just go the check side. Looks like the drop punt. Bird's eye view there, the spectators on the fence. Can he squeeze this one through for the Dockers? He's given it plenty of height. He's done it very well. Great goal to Gary Durkay.
It's his 8th kick. Kicking wide. Great mark to Darcy. Hermione may have taken over as best on ground over Chris Grant.
As Grant marks, he has been outstanding, Grant. Here's Durkay. Oh, great. Clever mark by Durkay. He's got some magic about him, Gary Durkay.
It was kicked clear there by Wild, but only as far as kick it. He looks to get the hand pass away. He does. Parker back to Dale. Kick it. Should go for goal. He does, and he kicks a team-lifting goal.
That time to get it off to Wills. Wills off his step. It wanders down towards full forward. Loose ball at the back of the pack. He'll be back first. Kickett is there. I think Kickett has kicked a miraculous goal. Oh, wow.
Kick by Champion, up to half forward. Oh, Kickett! What a ride!
There's a chance for Lewis in front. Oh, Kickett, fantastic mark. What a great contest.
Got to grab it.
A terrific performance by the West Coast Eagles. A lot of players have missed a lot of football. Getting through is Kickett. He's kicked the goal. Margin back to 6 points.
Chisholm comes towards halfback. Kickett! What a fly! Mark of the day material.
There's none of his real burst players are in the game.
Brodie Anderson kicks towards half forward. The big fly from Kickett. Well, we've seen a couple of mighty flies tonight.
And had reined the lead into 10 points for Port Adelaide, but now back out to 15.
Doesn't muck around, kicks it long. Kick it. Oh, he's marked it, a ripper.
Kicked off the ground by Leach. Peter Mann. He's got a chance to give it across to Abraham. He does it. Twinkle toes. Kicks the ball. Here's a chance set up here. And Kickett all the way down from half back as marked. Well, he's been to 5 league clubs. Carlton's not one of them.
Interesting too, Kev. There's no one on the mark. But he hasn't kicked a goal in all of last year and so far this year.
Started his AFL career with Fitzroy. Went to West Coast. Went to St Kilda. Went to Essendon. Now Kenny popped this through. What a great start by the Dockers.
Norwich, though, a second opportunity, 55 metres out again. Bad hand pass intended for Gale. Crashing in was Lynch. Norwich did well, got it to Grover to Gale. Now an opportunity for Kickett. Well, they made hard work of it, but Kickett from long range gets it.
Goes across the line. Gee, wasn't McManus good? He was desperate to get to the contest. Lucuria gathered by Coops. Shot at goal by Coops. He ran a long way and he kicked the goal.
Chance for the Fremantle Dockers. The hand pass back to Cook. Slight stumble. Gets clear. Nobody in the goal square. It's out!
Well, if Waterhouse can get on the end of this, he couldn't take the mark. Black's hand pass. Toya will get a goal, won't he? Oh, they're playing champagne footy, the Dockers.
Some Bootsma scooting. He gets it across to Toya. Toya from 60 metres out unloads and has kicked the goal from long range. Waiting for it down there was Christo. Down goes the umpire. Camporelli likewise. In at close quarters, Mansfield got it to Christo. It spills across to Bootsma. And Bootsma kicks a goal for the Dockers. Centering kick. They come from all directions. Kickett got a hand to it. Christo couldn't control it. Dodd grabs it and kicks a goal.
Bit of a fumble by Maxfield. Chance here for the Dockers. Oh, spinning out of trouble. Fantastic. Holland. He gets the ball to Coops. And Coops gets the goal.
It was earlier this season. He's off to a fast start. Here's Longmuir, who's had his problems inside the centre square. Kicks well inside the 50. Loose ball at the back. I'm sure it's been touched.
That's unbelievable.
Or has it? No, it's a goal.
Fewster getting hands through it on Biglands now. Down to Hasleby. The ball almost to the 50. Waterhouse at 100 miles an hour. Coops the other way. Brilliant by the Dockers. Coops caps it off.
Oh.
Adrian Fletcher, best and fairest from last year. Draws a man. Bandy. Oh, good running by the Dockers. And this is James Clement from 52 metres who rockets a mighty kick.
Oh!
Kick by Holland. Modra and Waterhouse. Clive comes to Walker. James Walker beats a tackle. This would just about seal it. Great goal! Dockers on fire. And here's the first gamer who punched it down to the front in the first place. Brilliant stuff.
Jeez, how was his vision then?
Oh. McManus goes wide. Making his debut today, Daniel Shell. This is Holland. To kick 3. He's kicked 4. Well, they've come from everywhere to congratulate the goal scorer, Brodie Holland. Playing just his second game this year, he's kicked 4 goals, and surely the Dockers are home now. Thought there might have been a whistle, the temporary stop to play. Fletcher's kick smothered. Coops is a good unit. The ball bounces inside the 50. Modra trying to help out his teammates. Holland at ground level, puts it out wide. Longmuir, a goal.
Oh.
The ball comes back towards Sinclair. Sinclair trying to get possession of it. Scott wearing him closely. It ends up back with Brad Weir. Around the corner goes Weir.
And they're going to come away with this ball up towards the half-forward line. Fewster set himself, he recovered. He should kick a goal for the Dockers. 25 metres out.
Coops sends it forward towards the 50. Couple of Dockers there, one of them is Bandy. He can kick a long way, Daniel Bandy. He runs to 48. This will be a great effort by the Dockers.
Fletcher bending it back towards half-forward. Headland was the effective spoiler. Lappin is waiting down. Pops it over the top. Voss couldn't take it cleanly. It is stolen by Bootsma. Bootsma to break the drought.
Prescott out wide to the pocket. Bandy's got the height, but not the mark. Longmuir pulled off his attempted hand pass. Hasleby was very good to Coops, and Coops kicks a great goal. Francis into Kingsley, straight up the centre corridor. They waited for it, and it came off all right, although this kick is smothered, and here come the Dockers again. The hand pass to the 50, shot by Fewster, and he bangs it home.
Trying to sneak out the back door was Fewster, and strength almost got him there as well. Lyle tries to lock it up. It does come clear. A snap towards goal looks pretty good, and Longmuir has put through another one. That could be the sealer. And here he goes again. Good combining with Callaghan, and Clive can finish it off. A 35-metre hand pass. Say goodnight to the folks, Gracie, as Longmuir does exactly that.
Good play by Burrows into the path of Wills. Wills leading Riccardi a merry dance. Away goes Wills off the left foot. Magnificent goal kicked by Andrew Wills.
And can't take the mark. White's been important. Handball. Can Wills get a handle on it? He can. Left foot. Look at this kick. Magnificent.
Goal of the year.
Oh, unbelievable.
That was Allen. Here's the free roaming Wills. Away he goes. Picking up possessions at will, up towards half-forward, and a good mark taken by Toyer. In front of a big pack, back to Wills again. He's going to be knocked up by half-time. Wills goes wide up towards left half-forward. It's okay, Callaghan takes the mark. Now Wills is dropping into a hole here. Will he get there? Yes! And he'll play on. This is sensational from Wills. Can he cap it up with a goal?
Michael got it on the ground, slapped out of there by Wild. Coming through against the flow was Mann, deep to the pocket, and Wills hooks it around, and don't tell me. That is a magnificent goal.
Yes, no, their ground level speed and their intensity and just their hardness in the contest is more than earned them the win. Oh, look at that! Let's finish off with something unbelievable. And Willsy's done it in front of his coach.
High kick to the goal square, putting the pressure, and a great leap and mark by Wills.
Almost a centre-half back. Wills on a lead. McManus. And there's a free kick. The advantage is paid. It's against McManus. Wills. Oh, he's got a 25-metre break on him now. Long hand pass right in front of our commentary position to Gale. Back to Wills. He's trying to do a farmer like yesterday against the Hawks. He may kick a goal. Keep going. Inside 50. The curve wants him to kick it. He goes at goal. Oh, what a beauty!
Waterhouse went a little early, but is very enthusiastic. Martin's kick only as far as Sinclair. It's a high ball. It's going to be close. What a goal!
The end of the action to Burton. Burton hooks it high out towards half forward, intended for Sinclair. And Sinclair did not let him down. What a terrific grab. Outmanoeuvred. Toya looking for Sinclair. Franchina was with him, but Sinclair took a terrific mark.
It was fantastic, but he didn't even look like he was in the contest then.
A forward of the wing, under pressure, forced to kick it very high. Look for Sinclair. Oh, how about that? Yes, Sinclair.
Callaghan puts them inside 50. The bounce was a beautiful one for Longmuir. Gets the hand pass away. This could result in a goal. Comes across quickly now, and the snap goes in by Jess Sinclair, and he's kicked it.
Kicks inside the 50. Going back down there was Bizzle. Falling to the ground was Graham. Graham's hand pass intercepted by Waterhouse. Coops shows the ball twice. Bit of magic. Spots a man. Gets it to Sinclair. Turns around, and the Dockers get another one. Big run.
The lead comes. Medhurst in the pocket. He should mark this one. He does. He lost his man Pryor again. He ran up the middle of the ground. Medhurst ran to the pocket.
Great call, Tim. Great call. We could see it from up here in the way that he just pushed his man off. Knew that Norris looked at him down the corridor. He had two ways he could kick the ball, either side of the flank. That's what happens when you get it to the corridor. Great handball inboard also for Fremantle.
Right behind the kick. Medhurst for his fourth. Never looked like missing. Goal Freo. With Coops to Norris to Bell to Carr. Look out, Bell. Well done. Three went to him and it opened the way for McManus. From 50 metres. Little zig inside. Gets it back to Carr. Carr. Will he give it off? No. Left foot. He's good both sides. Brilliant with the left.
From Pavlich. Farmer inside the forward 50. Hooks it round the corner and finds Carr.
What about that for vision?
Oh. Great vision from Pavlich first as Jeff Farmer sprints from the ground, and then Farmer unselfishly back to Matthew Carr. And Tony, you mentioned the fact that Cousins had 21 possessions, Carr now coming up for 14, but this could be his third goal.
Yeah, look, I said after he kicked 2 goals, you even the ledger because 12 points is so important in a low-scoring game. But then Wirrapunda, great smother on Pavlich, but he butted up a second time, and the vision just to kick off one step under pressure to Farmer. And again, Farmer unselfishly centres the ball.
His last goal was on the left boot. He's a reliable kick for goal. And he gets his third. The Dockers, 14 points in front.
4 goals, 3. He's never had more than 11 disposals in AFL footy in a game. Ball spills, Pavlich. Can he sink it? He's kicked the goal. And he punches the air! He used it a bit, but that was something out of nothing. There was a hushed silence at Subiaco and a man called Pavlich.
Well, Trent Crowe in the boundary throw in. The ball, a bit lucky that it fell into his arms in one way, Matthew Pavlich, but you have to finish also. And his flexibility and being able to play both ends is just a bonus that Fremantle, other sides haven't got at the moment. And
the margin has been reduced to 18 points. Tap down. Simmons to Farmer to Hasleby. Hand pass Pavlich. He's already kicked one for the quarter. He decides to go with a handball from Crowe. Off a step. Goal! Clean as you like from the centre. 2 goals to Trent Crowe. Game still on. 25 points to margin. Over the top, Simmons opposed to Gardner. Cook tackled strongly by Banfield. Kerr, another handball. Make that handball 18. Hasleby been fantastic to Pavlich. At right half forward, again off one step. Spots up, Bell and Cousins. Bell with courage and skill. Running back, McIntosh one way. The brilliance of Cousins on body. Well done, Peter Bell.
We talk about Stephen Coops taking a spectacular mark in the first quarter. Great hanger. What about that? That's the opposite in the score. That is just great courage.
That is better, because what happened with that goal, it got the West Coast Eagles back in the game. And look at McIntosh behind, coming into the play. He doesn't know where he is. That's great play by Peter Bell. And a great
caps
goal.
It off with a goal. Yep, he does. The skipper. And the anchors are waving.
Well, we've seen this a couple of times this season from Connolly. As the play goes on, Carr over the top. Brown straightens up and makes it 37. Missed the body though, and he could have gone direct. Braun wanted Lynch. There he is again, Parker. Loved his game. Grover caught. Green trying to get through some traffic. Falls back for Grover. The give on the up was on there, but he decides to kick. Doesn't matter. All over. Western Derby number 16. For the third time in their history, the Dockers have tasted success, and they've done it in excellent fashion with a brilliant second half. They trailed by 2 points at half-time, and they have been victors by 30 points.
Cook back on the ground. Here's Bell to try and respond. They carry it beautifully. The man on the end of it was Pavlich. He just put the foot down and went bang and said, we need a goal. And there it is.
Up forward, down to Pavlich. Uses some pace and some space. Wow. And slots the goal.
Second effort though from McManus. Does very well. Spirals it inside. 50. Pavlich. Too easy. Level. And here is the Pavlich kick. He's kicked the goal.
3 to Fremantle, 2 to West Coast. Each one has changed the lead. Hasleby to Headland, to Cook. Out wide to Bell, and now to Pavlich. This is a good move. Pavlich still. This is a great goal if he kicks it. He does!
He's never had more than 11 disposals in AFL footy in a game. Ball spills, Pavlich. Can he sink it? He's kicked the goal, and he punches the air!
Waterhouse moves it quickly. French comes across the pack, brings it to ground. Open goal, Pavlich, and he goes bang.
Sandlands to Cook. Pushed? No. Doesn't matter. Ball spills back. Pavlich from 50. Long, strong, clears the pack. Goal from the Pav. To Norris. The lead comes. Medhurst in the pocket. He should mark this one. He does. He lost his man Pryor again. He ran up the middle of the ground. Medhurst ran to the pocket.
Great call, Tim. Great call. We could see it from up here in the way that he just pushed his man off. Knew that Norris looked at him down the corridor. He had two ways he could kick the ball, either side of the flank. That's what happens when you get it to the corridor. Great handball inboard also for Fremantle.
Right behind the kick. Medhurst for his fourth. Never looked like missing. Goal Freo.
Cousins. Now Banfield. Oh, just lost control of it at the crucial moment. And Troy Longmuir might make him pay. That's a good kick to an open 50. Medhurst dangerous. Headland laying the shepherd. Medhurst still. That's it. The Dockers are there.
Close to the man on the mark. Standard. Medhurst mark. Plays on. Arrogance. Close. Goal umpire. No, what's happened here? Goal. Not too many thought. Paul Medhurst did. Little scissor kick out of mid-air, won the ball back, knocked it out of the Carlton man's hands. It comes to Headland, inside 50, looked up, changed direction. Brilliant play, Des Headland. Was going to bomb away, saw a lead up the middle, Medhurst on the end of it. Have a slightly better dress sense than Aaron Bradley. Here's Medhurst for his second. Scrapes it home. inside quarter time. Ball spills back, Hasleby, Simmons, loops a hand pass to Medhurst, shimmies one way, goes the other, they all want to tackle him, everyone in the crowd from Carlton to the players, great stuff, Medhurst, went through the pack, kicks his third. Andrew Brown, already kicked a goal. Medhurst just back on the ground, slipped in the back door. Just let the umpire know what's going on.
The umpire's just reminding him, look mate, I'm the man in orange.
Cheeky but effective. He's got 4.
Hunter's pushed to the outer side. Green has to go down the middle. It's dangerous. Cox Hasleby. Oh, they come much easier than that. And he makes the most of it. 3-0 in front again.
So Hasleby to put the Dockers 20 points in front. It's on its way. It's home.
Inside 50, ugly kick, and the Dockers are away. McFarlane towards Farmer. Houlihan there as well. Farmer just got a couple of steps on him. Ball didn't sit for him, but Houlihan went to ground. The look-away handball over the top. Chance for Hasleby. Inside 50, goes for home and kicks it. Beautiful finish from Paul Hasleby.
Well-weighted ball for Medhurst. And another man who was on the bench with those 2 big guns in the first term has it. And he goes short. And Simmons comes out, can't trap it. This is Parker going forward. Kicks to the top of the square. Pavlich, chance. Handball, Hasleby. Snaps it, goal. And drills it. Wonderful goal.
Can the Dockers pinch the match? They've got time to do it. Harding at half-back. Callahan. Good intercept by Darcy. And they've tied it up again, the Bulldogs, with a minute and a half remaining in the match. It's 76-74. 2 points in favour of the home side. They might just be able to hang on. Dennis Witch puts it down again. West, Parker, flipped over the top. Kickett's got it. Abraham. His 3 behinds should have been 3 goals. A couple of bounces. Abraham looks for Bandy. Bandy in a huge pack of players. O'Reilly was there. Cameron, Collingwood, who's been terrific in the last quarter. He gets flattened behind play. Parker goes in solidly on centre wing. The umpire has stopped it. It's going to be a free kick for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Steve Collingwood made sure the umpire saw that. Just slight contact by Winston Abraham. Unnecessary though.
I was nudged very heavily on my left shoulder by another back pocket player from the same location. Just pointing it out. Johnson. Chisholm almost. Soccer. To Allen. All the Bulldogs. Now Abraham on his own. Caught. No, he's not caught. Crushes the tackle. They've got to take a mark. O'Reilly. It bounces. It's a goal. Dockers in front with 26 seconds remaining. What a game of footy.
Well, can't it turn around for you? Winston Abraham almost to culprit there, and perhaps losing a chance beforehand by giving away a relayed free kick. Shrugs a tackle, kicks a goal. Good effort there to try and hold the ball too. Gets around through the tackle of, was it Weira? And then a nudge. Ball carrying both players. Goal.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Fremantle, 10 goals, 20 behinds, 80 points.
23 seconds to go, Terry.
And they'll just all dive on this ball. Every Docker will get in onto it. Kicks it off the ground as Abraham. McManus will control it with the run onto it. Heads towards the line a little bit too much. That's over. Interchange occurring. Libber was up. He's down again. Weira towards the half-forward line. Western Bulldogs need a mark. Chisholm very good. Not risking it here, just going for the double-fisted spoil.
Well, this is an infringement of the goal square. They've got it.
This has been a very good fighting last quarter from the Fremantle Dockers. Led by 21 points at quarter time, 2 points at half time, and then 17 down at three-quarter. West on the burst. The left foot rolls out. There's a siren! The Dockers by 2.
What a finish. A rarity. The Dockers winning in Melbourne. They couldn't do it last year. They started well today, and they've finished well today. And they've pinched it from the Western Bulldogs in virtually the last kick of the game.
Simmons, Hasleby on his own inside 50. That always spells trouble. Handball, here's the whiz on one leg, goes for home and does it. Well, here's the human soap opera. Jeff Farmer gets his second. The highs and the lows of football, you see it all. Just keep your eyes on Jeffrey the Wizard Farmer.
There's no
Here's
doubt.
that tackle. Let's just have a look at him. Yeah, it does get an awkward bend on that left knee, doesn't it?
And straight back up, though, Jeffrey. There's no doubt he just keeps working on a drill on it, and he's just popped that through. There's no doubt about that. When you get a chocolate that has a nut in it, it's got to be Jeff Farmer.
Confusion reigns. McManus decides just get on with it. Over the top of Croyd. Here's a chance. It comes to McFarlane. He can't get around, but he can get it back to McManus. Lappin. Gee, it's hard to get a kick. Around the body, Farmer. Farmer has kicked a beauty.
McManus. Farmer! Jeffrey gets up and plays, takes the mark, kicks the goal. You pay good money to see that.
Cross half forward, Woods. Didn't have the awareness. He had a man on him, but he got it out. East door, good kick. Oh, no mark for Fuster. Tough, Peter Bell. Quick kick from Peter Bell. Is on target. Oh, now there a chance. 2 points in it.
Carlton working overtime in their defensive 50. But the Fremantle forwards working hard as well. Bell through traffic. Goal. Outstanding. Beautiful ruck work. Fantastic roving from Peter Bell, who tripped the light fantastic through traffic. And converts for the Fremantle Dockers as Jeff Farmer comes off for a spell. Have a look at it again. Longmuir down to Bell. Got through the lap and tackle.
Hasleby gets a hand pass away cleverly. Bell close to the boundary line, has a shot. How about that? Magnificent kick.
So he just kicks it long, low trajectory toward the goal square. Attacking it, Carr gets caught by his opposite 9, gets it out to Bell. Already kicked a sensational goal. Make that 2.
In this last quarter, the Dockers, 2 goals, 5. Brisbane, 1 goal, 3. Longmuir up. Shammer, possession 8 for the quarter. Shammer runs in, 20 metres out. Goal, the kid is on fire! Rising Star nominee last week. He has eclipsed that performance today.
He's been sensational, hasn't he? He absolutely set Fremantle alight in the third quarter. He's doing the same in the fourth as well. Look at him rove this ball like an experienced veteran, and then rather than just blasting away, settled himself, straightened himself up and kicked through the ball beautifully.
Byron Shammer won the Rising Star nomination last week with 18 disposals, 22 today. That could well win the Dockers the game. That was magnificent. Power. Scott. High ball sent up forward. All Dockers here. Now, if they realise the turnover, they can be away. Pavlich, another mark. Handball to Hadrill. They go long. Straight down the middle, but it's all Lions. Scott. McManus didn't know it was coming. McManus bumps him off it. Hasleby gets it forward. Medhurst. Medhurst around the corner. 2 in a minute. The Dockers have hit the front. Unbelievable. Plenty of push and shove. Scoreboard tells the story. Dockers by 2 points.
Paul Medhurst, what a fantastic goal, and what an unbelievable game it is at the moment. Just seesawing either way at the moment. Just not sure who's going to win this game now, and Fremantle have really kicked back strongly there with that one.
Byron Shammer getting some advice from the umpire. Brilliant stuff, Medhurst. His second goal. The job's not done. Still plenty of time. We know what the Lions have got. Cook, high tackle, free kick. 21 free kicks to 16. The momentum again has swung back Freo's way. Inside 50. Longmuir and Michael at the back. McManus, he's been around the ball plenty of times. He has been good. He just hasn't had the finish. It's a minor score margin, 3 points. 25 and a half minutes ticking down.
He just had a little bit more time than what he thought then, McManus. Fremantle need to keep their heads and just keep attacking.
Ball holds up in the breeze. Lepic almost the mark. Ball at ground level. Cook. Charman cut off by Sandilands, only as far as Scott. Slicing through Lappin. Releases Lepic. Poor bounce for him. He's going to take him on. He's going to take Bell on. He cuts back through the middle. He'll be tired. He gets it on the boot. Out towards Shattuck. Brown there for the Lions. With him again, Pavlich. Good tackle. Ball spills only as far as Farmer. Pavlich's been outstanding in the last quarter. Great handball to Parker. They're away. They can finish it here. Grover to Shammer. He's going to hold it up. He doesn't need to. He can play us free. Cook. Slippery ball. He's inside 50. Cook to the goal square. Medhurst. Spoiled by Michael. It's a 4-point game. Time running out for the Lions.
Troy Cook. 35 possessions. Lee Matthews trying to get his team to lift. Still time. Almost 2.5 minutes. The kick in from McManus. McManus has to spoil. He does. But Michael keeps his feet. That was the important part. Good tackle, McManus. Voss. The hand pass didn't quite find its target. But Lappin does well. Was he held? Yes. Free kick. Correct decision. Well played, Lappin. 2 minutes and ticking. A goal will seal it for Freo. A goal will put Brisbane back in front. Black started the game brilliantly. Right foot kick. They need a mark. Power can't provide. Martin Pike across the face. Punched away. Pavlich to the boundary line. He's happy with that. Freo's happy with that. And almost 28,000 fans are happy with that. The clock stops at 1:44. 4 points to margin.
Charman and Sandilands, they lock arms. Charman's looking for Voss. He got a second effort. McRae been well held by Walker. Spills free. Power went without it. Voss didn't. Power caught beautifully by Cook. He's the best tackler in the AFL. They're not getting past Troy Cook. Now we're down within 1 minute 25. Plenty of players back, as you can see. Dockers have got everyone almost inside the 50. They've got 16 players in their defensive 50. They should be able to clear it. McManus does. McGrath marks. Bangs it forward. That should suit Fremantle. Big pack forming. Over the back pipe. Oh, well done by Farmer.
Jeff Farmer's got back a couple of times this quarter, way deep into his back line. It's good play from a forward to see him pushing back there and helping out.
3 points.
Every disposal critical. We're inside the final minute. Hadrell has been outstanding. Kept Bradshaw just to 1 goal. This kick is important. Hayden has to mark. The body pressure came from Black. The clock ticks down. Byron Shammer has really been the spark since half-time. Now the umpire will call play on any moment. He has called. Hayden has to kick. 35 seconds. Pike will mark, and he will put the ball back in. He just tells the clock will stop. He tells Farmer to back off. Nothing silly from either team. Brisbane need a mark. This is so critical for Fremantle's season. They hang on. Brisbane, 25 out. Great mark! The mark of his career almost. Luke McFarlane. The clock will tick down. They really should win the game from here. That is a great fly. A great defensive mark. They will win the game, Freo. This will be equal their best come from behind win. And it ends in the arms of Shammer. It's Shammer time at Subiaco Oval. They win by